Hello everybody, my name is Gary and welcome back to Fairy Gary's World, where today I'm gonna finally... Hello everybody, my name is Gary and welcome back to Fairy Gary's World, where today I'm gonna finally make that boat I've been wanting to make for a while. The casino boat, which is a paddle wheeler boat. Yeah, I'm so excited to start it. I've gathered some materials, not enough to really do much, but enough to get a sense of how I want this thing to look. First thing I'm going to do today is just the floor plan and how big it's going to be. Then I'll start farming for the rest of eternity as I have to keep breeding sheep to get more hair. But yeah, this is something I've been wanting to make for a real long time now. In fact, I've tried to make something like this. Well, I wouldn't say like this, but I've tried to make some boat in the past. You may or may not remember. But it was in a bad spot I was not happy with, and it was ultimately towed to a unspecified location to be scrapped somewhere, probably. Or I just made that up for entertainment. But here we are. I've gathered a bunch of materials. Pink, green, orange. I've brought some brown wool, and I don't know why I have red wool here. And I'm just going to build. There's not much to it, besides to do it. Now, the ship will sit right here. Very shallow water. I might go down there and remove some dirt. But how do I want this? So, I've been looking at a lot of paddle wheeler boats. By the way, this whole thing is inspired by the Emerald Queen paddle wheeler casino boat. It's a cool boat, and I like boats. Yeah. I gotta remove this ice. This pickaxe is so good. I've enchanted it. And it's so goddamn good. I know that in the computer version, in the whatever version, you can repair pickaxes. It's not available right now, but if this thing ever gets on to low durability, which is going to happen, I'm not going to use it until it breaks. This thing is way too good, so I'm going to save it after it gets to low durability. But yeah. Let's just remove this ice. This is nearly not enough ice removed for this thing, but I need somewhere to start. So this thing is going to be called the La Santa Loria without the la, and I'm going to start. So what I know with paddle wheelers is that they're actually pretty flat. They're not meant to be on top of rough ocean waters. They're more of like river boats, you know. So they're not all that well designed for rough waters. But they can fit in, not deep water, I mean. They can fit in shallow waters pretty alright. I mean, they're not, like, the smallest thing. But they definitely ain't, like, super huge for a boat. They're cool. That's what they are. So, excuse me. So, okay. What I want is this. The boat is going to have 3 colors, 3 trims. First trim down here is going to be green, because that's the stem of every plant. This thing is basically named the Holy Lily, after my mother, of course. And the colors are going to be green, orange, and pink, based off of a real-life lily I've seen one time, which was so goddamn beautiful that I still remember it. And I don't know if I found the exact same lily plant online, but I saw one that's pretty similar. And I forgot its name. I was going to tell you its name, but I forgot. If it comes back to me, I'll tell you. Probably not. So, how big do I want this? That's the main question, which I'm going to need snow for. I was going to use white wool for, like, the white part of the boat, but then I realized, hey, that lighthouse didn't use white wool for the white part. I might as well use snow. These two things are related, by the way. This thing's named after my dad. This thing's named after my mom, so I might as well try and keep some similarity between them. Anyway, I'm going to start building again. I've also just eaten a bunch of ravioli, so I am very much energized, and I have a lot of commentary to commentate on. So, I'm trying to figure out. So I've actually gone on the internet, surfed the web, and, what's it called? I've seen, like, the plans. I don't know why it's so hard to speak right now. the plans, like blueprints of real-life casino boats, just to see how they're arranged, right? And, goddamn. Okay, hold on. I need to get a picture of this thing. Actually, I'm not gonna really need that picture until way, way later. So, well, after this video is made, so I don't need a picture. So the way a paddle wheeler is set up is there's a big wheel, either on the sides of the boat or on the back. I'm gonna do it doggy style and do it from the back, the big wheel. And there's a bunch of rooms. Of course, the one I'm doing is a casino boat, so it's gonna be mostly a giant casino. Hey, fun fact, before gambling was legalized in America, you had two options if you wanted to gamble all your life savings away. Either you can go on a big old boat like this, or you can go to Las Vegas. That's it. Either way, you're going to have to travel across half the country unless you live near it already. So, yeah. But these things have never gone away. Cruise ships now actually have gambling on them, by the way. Did you know that? Cruise ships have casinos and entire goddamn malls inside of them, which is really cool. But I'm not making a cruise ship. I think that's way, way too big for my abilities. Alright. So the front of the boat will be here, and her behind will be over here, because I think that looks cooler. Yeah, that makes sense to me. If she goes forward, she's just gonna like hit the land. But no boats just go forward; they can turn. Can paddle? You know, paddle wheel. Every boat has to be able to turn, right? Yeah, every boat has to be able to turn. Actually, I've never given it much thought on how a paddle wheeler turns, especially the ones with only one wheel. It must have a rudder or something. But I don't see no rudder when I look at those pictures. Weird. Alright. So, it's gonna be as wide as this dock, at least. How big should this thing be? Okay. Let's start with molding out the front of the boat. I want mine to have a pointy nose because those are literally the best design of boats. The pointy nose. I might taper it off a little bit and make it just a tiny bit, what you call? Rounded at the front. Something like that. Yes, that's a good looking deck, but is this wide enough? Hell no. So, we're gonna have to do some changes. Wow, I broke that ice. That scared me. Okay, let's try and make this thing as wide as possible. That's what I want, ultimately. Sharp and wide. I want a lot of room for the mess hall, for the casino part, of course. Because who doesn't want the casino part? And, whatever else is needed. Quarters, I guess. Storage room. Kitchen. You can't have a mess hall without a kitchen. So how is this? Is this wide enough? That's pretty wide. Boats are usually longer than they are wide, but I think this is wide enough. Well, that ain't too bad so far. Alright, let's continue this. I can always modify this very easily if I have to. Okay. Wonderful. Beautiful. Oh, I have more wood, I forgot. How's it? Oh, okay. So it's gonna be that wide at widest. Is that wide enough, you think? No. Not at all. Oh. Oh. Someone's walking on sand. Actually, might be a squid down there. Okay. Rethinking this again. I have to make it quite a bit wide. Because I need a lot of room, okay? This thing is big. No, don't make jokes about my mother, even though I said this thing's named after my mother. Okay, so... wide. Something like that, maybe? That's not good. Something, there is something down there. It's a block. It's turning night real quick. Oh no, I'm so scared. At least I'm on ice. I don't want this actually. I want solid land to walk on. This ice is actually quite useful right now. How about this design? Ooh, it looks weird, doesn't it? It looks really weird. tapers off too hard, right? Yeah. How do I make this wider? Oh, I have an idea. I don't, actually. Maybe I should decide how wide this thing has to be by making it as wide as I need it to be over here, and then connecting everything at the front with the nose. I feel like that's probably a lot smarter. Okay. That wide? That's a little too wide. This thing is gonna have multiple stories, so I don't need ultra wide here. Oh, I want this thing to be even, of course, a symmetrical, an odd number. I mean, so it has a defined middle. If I look, is this really wide enough? That is pretty wide. I don't know. Let's make it like 4 blocks wider. 1, 2, missed to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 blocks. Not good. It has to be 13. 13. And I want this to be here. Snow block. How about now? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's right. That is... 2 more blocks. 2 more blocks, I think, would be nice. 15 blocks wide. Actually, no, this is perfect. Yeah, no, this is... I think this is wide enough. Alright, there's no turning back because I'm just gonna fully commit to it now. I want at least 2 blocks wide for clearance on the deck, by the way. Alright. Give me this. And you know what? I'm going to start tapering this off right here. Okay, 1 more block. Okay. Let's see where this is starting. It starts over here. Oh wow, look at that! It's fucking. It's nearly perfect. Is that right? That is right. This thing is gonna be a real long ship. Okay. Something like that. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna modify this. This goes out by 1 more block. I want this thing to look quite pointy, because it will look pretty cool. Just do this. I think, yep. Okay. Oops. Now let's see what this looks like. Yeah, something like that. No. 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 Not good. Bad. Okay. How about this? That is very long. I'm gonna move that back like 1 or 2 blocks. I feel like that's a bit too long. Hello, spider. Oh, I'm being surrounded by a bunch of hoodlums now. And there's skeletons on that island instead of spiders. And the Enderman. Yeah, 2 blocks. I'm gonna move it back 2 blocks. 1, 2. Here we go. This thing is gonna be very big. Very complicated for what I usually do. Okay, let's see if I can join this somehow. If I do this, will it still look good and I don't have to work as hard? No. Looks weird. Oops, broke the ice again. Okay. There we go. Yes, that's good now. Oh, I did something wrong right here. Okay. Got there. This here. Move you. And there we go. But I don't like it. Because this has to be at least 3 blocks tall. I like it more like that. No more, no less. There we go. I think I have done it. This is a boat. What, really? This is a boat? I thought I was making a car. Yes. Alright. This is a... Oh, it's... I don't know. Something's off again. Probably this. That's probably why. There we go. I don't like how pointy this part is. Oops. Oops. There we go. Actually, I could do it like this. Oh, I like that. Yeah, more rounded. And it will make more sense when I put the fences on. Nice. One more thing. Remove one more block here. And one more block right here. Now, how is that looking? That is a good shape. I think it's perfect. Let's put on some more of this green trim. And see what that looks like. Underneath is going to be black wool, mostly. I think at the very bottom I'm going to use wood. But mostly it's going to be black wool. So now this is like that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Now, how is the building going to work? You may be asking, like, how is it? What the hell? Is it going to just like stop at a certain point? And you're right, it will. But I'm going to follow this to a point. I want to have a little spot in the front where you can stand, like that one scene of that in the Titanic. Never watched the movie, but I've always seen that scene where King of the World or whatever. I haven't watched it. I don't think I ever will. There we go. See, it's following. Wrong. Okay. Oh, I should make a shovel, or else I'm gonna just waste a bunch of snow whenever I make a mistake. Making a shovel right now. I don't need stone. There we go. So, this is going to go like this. I want you to have plenty of room, you know? So, I'm gonna have to remove you too. So, I have to have 2 blocks clearance for each turn. That's fine. And I do this all the way to... Huh? Yeah, this is perfect. To here. That is where I'm going to stop it and round it off. Something like that. Alright, let's fill in the front part here. I will remove all the ice. I don't know what's underneath, actually. I think more storage. There might be a basement. I don't think this is big enough for a basement. I don't know. Okay. How's that looking so far? Give me some fences, please. I need something. And the way fences are going to work is... like that. Does that work? Sure, it works. Yeah, you got a nice little lobby here. Although I might make it just a tad bit smaller. You don't need this much room. I know you're paying for this, but you don't need it. Then run it off right here. Oh, if I do that, then it'll be really sharp, won't it? Yeah. Well, shit. Let's do the trim a little bit more. Yeah, it has to be. It can't be like that. It has to be an actual wall. So it's right here is perfect. Yeah. All right then. That is something to consider. Okay, so that's this part. Let's start with the back now. So I have never built a wheel in Minecraft, as surprising as that may be. How shall I do this? Nobody knows. Yeah, this thing is gonna be huge. Massive, even. Each floor is going to be 3 blocks tall. Or 4 blocks tall, really, so you can have ample... No, actually 3 blocks tall. No, 4 blocks, sorry. 4 blocks tall, and it's gonna have ample headroom. So if I... Let's see. What looks right to you? I like that, the asymmetrical design. Wow, this thing's gonna look so good. The shape is already taking form. Okay. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it, mate. I got it. You see this? This is the end of the building. Because right here will be the paddle wheeler. But around the paddle wheeler will have be another path where you can go, voice crack, where you can go around the paddle wheeler. And it's cool. It's a cool idea. It's also going to have a rounded ass, by the way. How do I want to do this? But how do I make the path? It has to be 2 blocks wide, as I mentioned. Oops. Didn't mean to break that. I'm going to break it all anyway. Yeah, because you can't walk through here. You may be thinking, oh, you just a path right here. But no, it's going to have some stuff holding up the paddle wheeler. So you're going to have to go around it. So I'm going to have to figure this out first. How about that? That seems good. Seems a little too big, though. Don't you agree? Well, since it's not gonna be a path here, I can remove this and make this just a tad bit smaller. Remove this. You don't really need a big path. I don't know why most people would be going back here. It's just kind of an option. So I'm gonna have a very small path. Because you can always just go through the casino to get to the other side. But yeah, something like this. This wheel is to be a little bit smaller. Yeah, that seems about right. The paddle wheel has to... I think I'm gonna have to do this later. I have to make the big wheel first before I do things. Because I don't know how... It has to be proportional to this entire thing here. So, I guess I'll just keep building the front part. Next time I'll start thinking about how I'm going to do the wheel. What I'm going to make it out of. Maybe wool. Probably just wood. Makes the most sense. You're gonna have to give me a while to think this over. And I also need a lot more wool. Because this thing is so much bigger than I was planning it to be. I was like imagining it to be. So, okay. 3. This is 4. Oops. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now let's see. I'm going to build this up. I have a lot of snow, so I'm just gonna build this up. Why not? Because I know this is going to be like here. I'm gonna use... I don't want this. I want glass blocks, actually. That'll look better. There we go. Little window for people to use. And a little window here, because why the hell not? Could do another door here. But why would I? Actually... Where would storage be? Here. I feel like the storage would be around here. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think it needs windows, really, because it's going to be storage. But well, what the hell, why not? I'll keep it for now. I'm too lazy to get rid of it. Okay. I think I've set most of this in stone. This is really good so far. Imagine I run out of snow. That is a very real possibility. Here we go. It's gonna have carpet inside as well. God damn, this is gonna take a lot of wool. This is why I've been putting this project off. But I've decided I'm just going to start it now. Now the roof. This has to be 1 block taller, right? But it's perfect because above this is going to be a second floor, as I mentioned. And, well, that can be used to hide the second floor on the inside. Now, give me the orange. Let me show you how this is going to look. Which is good. It's going to look good. Let's put some wood here. I'm just trying to get up here easily. I'm just not going to be part of the design. It's going to be two stories. I was going to make it 3 stories, but yeah, 2 stories. This thing's going to be too top heavy. The third story, there is still going to be like a third floor, but that's just for the captain. I decided. That's what I've decided. So, yeah. This thing's going to evolve a lot from how I'm describing it and how I'm making it right now. So, all of this you're seeing is going to be completely different. Alright, by the time this thing is done. But this is going pretty alright so far. I want to put the orange trim so I can see it. There you go. I like the shade of orange. It's a nice shade of orange. It's alright. I do like that, actually, the wood here. That's not bad. I like that. I'll keep it for now. Windows. You need windows in a big old boat like this. Window. That's how it's going to be. And then I'll remove this. Here we go. Oh, God damn it. There we go. This is where a storage room will be. A very small storage room. This could be a bathroom, actually. Yeah. Storage could be below. Below deck. That's perfect. I don't know if they have storage, like, below deck on paddle wheelers, but most boats do. This could work. Okay, I'm making this a bathroom now, I've decided. Go here and you have the world's smallest bathroom. Fine. Okay. Well, let's see. I think that's all I can do for now, as I have to keep thinking about this. Next time I'm going to be making the big old wheel. I need a good angle of this thing for like the thumbnail. Oh wait, yeah, right there, lighthouse. Forgot. That's a perfect angle of this thing. Let's go into the Elstar Lighthouse. There's a pig over there. And I'm gonna be... It's gonna take a while. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload Minecraft tomorrow. I might do something else in for compensation. Because I have to gather a lot, and I mean a lot of wool. Let's go take a look at this thing. I mean, this is a really far away angle. Yeah, that's a good enough angle, I think. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. So, that's a perfect size, I think. It's, like, I might make it just a tad bit longer. Just a tad bit. But honestly, I think it's perfect. I think it's good. Yeah. I might, yeah, I don't know what to say. I think it's a really good size. Can you imagine how the coolest thing is going to look? So, yep. Yeah, 3 floors is too much. 2 floors and 1 last floor with pink on it for the captain's quarters. Not quarters, the captain's steering wheel. So, I guess that's it for now. So, other than that, thanks for watching. Goodbye.